Hello, and welcome to another update on Doge. I'm here on the daily chart. We'll see if the Doge chart can give us some further insights on the lower time frame as well. Here I'm on the larger time frame, and it's important to recognize that there is a bit of uncertainty, obviously, since the last low. So the Fibonacci support area I shared with you already yesterday is, I don't want to say it's made up, but it's a weak support. I mean, it's kind of, you measure Fibonacci levels based on lows, right? From low to high. And if the different exchanges show you different lows, I mean, yeah, it gets all a bit messy. So we just have to accept this. I mean, someone asked me earlier today on Discord, and it's great to see these questions, because it means, you're really thinking about structure. But the question was about, which exchange to use now, right? And how to draw the fibs, and there is no real answer. I mean, I would always suggest you use the one that you're actually trading on, but then again, some of the data there might be messed up since Friday. We just have to accept it. Now, for the analysis, I typically use Binance or Coinbase where possible. Sometimes Kraken or Bitstamp if they have a longer history. But also has been a bit messed up since Friday. So, there's just now this period where the micro structures are not super clear because the market itself tries to, find out what it really wants to do. Okay. So, yeah, that's just something I need to mention regularly so everybody understands it. What I see here is not an upset breakout yet. As long as we're holding 12.4 cents, I think there's a chance to follow here the yellow scenario to the upside, where we could be working on, for example, the fifth wave up, which should be an ABC structure, and the A wave could be an ABC structure itself. So it's just sort of sketched out what this could become. It's a bit too early to say because there isn't really much you could see here. But below 12.4 cents, things get very, very difficult, I think, for the bulls. That also means that we would get a more decisive break below the swing lows from April. That's meaningful. I mean, for those who are, like on Coinbase, for example, it did never break below the April low, right? So therefore, I mean, this 12.4 cent level is critical because it's pretty much where that April low is as well. So we've got Fibonacci support and structural support. I could actually add that here to the chart. Yeah, it's roughly that area there. Then it's just a level of interest, and then below we've got 8 cents. Yeah, and then we're already at 5.5 cents, and that's the bear market low. So, to the upside, obviously, what we need to see is a break above the 30-cent level, 30.5 cents here on the daily chart. That's quite critical because then the door opens to a test of the December 24 high and the 78-cent level, which is the previous all-time high. But yeah, we're currently ranging. Look, we've been ranging now for quite some time. I could even extend this line to the left. You see there is this area of resistance here around 30, 31 cents. So let's see if we can get out of this range. Everything in here, I would argue, is nearly just noise. And you have lower range boundary around 12.5 cents, upper range boundary around 30.5 cents. Does the shorter time frame give us any additional insights? Now, I've also added yesterday here this Fibonacci support zone to the short-term chart. As I said, it's not so relevant. The Coinbase low is much higher. You see that, and whatever happens here isn't really. It's just not very clear. I mean, I said to you, I think yesterday, it might be that we're forming this structure, but it's more like let's see what happens situation. Yeah, I'm not suggesting that we're necessarily here in a full breakout mode or something. It's kind of messed up. I would not be surprised if that breaks. But the pullback is in 3 waves, so at least it keeps the short-term uptrend intact. In the very short term here, support is at 17.9 cents. So that gives you all the relevant levels here to watch. And in the short term, obviously, for, let's say, the coming sessions, an objective would be a break above here, the last swing high at around 22 cents. So I'll keep you updated if anything changes, but unfortunately, we have to just wait for the market to give us a clear sense of direction. So I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, also check out our membership and feel free to follow us on X as well. I'll leave a link for you guys in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.